Sagittarius energy here, and the Sagittarius energy I'm picking up on is just more of an energy, like it's giving, hey, sometimes I hate, oh my gosh, sometimes I hate being born during a Mercury retrograde, because it's like, I can't even get the simple sentence, oh my Lord, can't even get the simpleness out. Alright, so I'm getting Libra energy. That's what I wanted to say. And that Libra energy, your justice as being dished out is Sagittarius, okay? Which is 3 of Wands. This is 8 of Wands. You know, this is Temperance energy. We got Justice energy. Like, you guys are overcoming, okay? You guys are overcoming, and those confirmations will be metro banging at this time. All right, those of you who there was blockages and delays, you know, people in the way, they're moving out. Okay, I promise you, it's starting now. The energy is it's starting now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. The block is hot, exactly. High Priestess of Air flew the fuck out, and we have confidence here in the reverse. All right, let's take a looky, shooky, nookie. Confidence is always going to be Leo energy here as well, and I should have said Leo, but I wasn't. Anyway, that makes sense, because I was looking at my videos and I noticed that, like, the Leo readings, the views have been really, really low, and that to me is just, it's energetically showing me how energy, something about retrograde energy, but it's, when I see the views really low on Leo, or any sign for that matter, it's letting me know what's going on with that energy. And this confidence in the reverse is essentially how you've been feeling here, okay? These blockages and delays that you've been hit up with, needing to overcome, it's definitely taking a hit on your confidence, but that was to help you rebuild the confidence. It's like an energy where, like, when all fucking shit goes wrong, it's almost like you don't know what's good until fucking it goes wrong. Like, you don't know what's wrong until, you know, you recall when it was good. Like, this is kind of the vibe I'm getting, and a lot of times the universe is going to set situations up, you know, to make sure that there's the ones who are chosen are not complacent. The ones who are chosen are not stagnated. So a lot of times you will be shown stagnation so that you can get up out of that stagnation. Also, something about squares and astrology. A download came to me, and I don't know why it took me so. A download came to me with squares. Squares in astrology talk about challenges and obstacles, but it's really, those challenges and the squares are really they're applied to yourself within, right? Oppositions occur when there's opposition coming from other fucking people. But in regards to the squares, it's almost kind of like squares are, it's like backing you up against a wall, and it's also kind of like squares, but like the energy that came out to me was a box. It's like when you are in a square, or your astrology chart or any transit and it's squaring, this is to get you up out of a box, and to do that, it backs you up against a fucking wall, and it tests and tries your confidence or your will, really. I feel like it's giving me will vibes, especially with the confidence. You have listening here, all right? And with the High Priestess of Air, listening, and the confidence in the reverse here, right in the middle. This was to help you tap into that intuition, use your intuition here. Like, this is essentially what the trials and tribulations were. It was to show you, like, lean not on thy understanding, or something like that. Yeah, that's what it is. Lean not on your own understanding. I'm at the dog park. That's why y'all see me looking around, but I'm definitely connected, and I'm connected, motherfucker. All right, so we have the Warrior coming out here, as well as the Honesty card reverse, the Hope card reverse, and the cycles, the moon cycles. I keep picking up on these cycles reverse. You were this fucking warrior with all of these things going on. People were not being honest with you, may have been using like sex or passion to kind of get you in situations you shouldn't have been in. You lost hope, you were hopeless. You just weren't feeling motivated, didn't have no energy here. Moon cycles, you know, that's kind of like reminding women PMS vibes, or just kind of like shit just kept changing over and over. There was a lack of change here, and this is something that you had to war through. This is something you had to war through, and it definitely has shown you that your confidence. And it's kind of just like I don't know why I'm hearing, where there's a will, there's a way. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. I gotta get like a little car. Oh, you crying, mama? Oh, you ready to go on a walk? Yeah. Alright, my babies are crying. I gotta go. I gotta put them in their stroller, and we're going on a dog walk. needed to come through and ring the alarm. Yep, as soon as I said that, ring the alarm. We have the Hermit here, the High Priestess, and the King of Cups is in the reverse. This King of Cups, this King of Cups reverse energy keeps coming out, okay? I wonder why this is here, though. That could also be Saturn vibes as well, because the King of Cups to me is Saturn, and Saturn is responsible for them fucking hardships and obstacles and shit like that. So that to me is kind of like Saturn is releasing itself. Like, I don't really get an emotional energy from the King of Cups. What I'm really getting is more of an energy where anything that was cemented, it really gives me Saturn vibes. And with it reversed, this is just Saturn kind of, I don't want to say Saturn's coming up off of the throne, but I do feel like Saturn is like letting I guess like loosening the reins. Yeah, Three of Pentacles reversed. Like, so Saturn, it's like an energy where, oh, I gotta go. Okay, these motherfuckers is coming in with dogs and shit. No, you don't get next to my babies, not my babies. Yeah, we got fledging here. All right, so it's kind of like it's almost like it's like you were being treated as a fucking, like Saturn was teaching you some adult shit, right? And it was hard. Now, because you're in a new Ace of Wands, you're a page now. It's like, this is a new development, it's a new cycle here. So it's kind of like Saturn can't be as harsh on you. It's almost like a child. You can't be that harsh on a child because they're children, right? So this is essentially the vibe, and that also makes sense as to the Sun, the Leo energy, right? That's what that is. So it's almost like a child being reprimanded, but it's like you're no longer being reprimanded, or it's kind of like you're going through, I don't know. I think that's the best example I could give. Gotta go though, and you know.